put you through the grinder, Jill.
Can't wait.
Your sacrifice will be remembered and honored.
I actually got baited here to be sacrificed in like an evil ritual.
No,
Possible.
only your emotional state. And well, I normally would say we'll start with recap, but no. This time we'll start with dialing the time back to. It's been like a few. Yeah, it's been like dial the time back like 2 months. As well, split at the castle happens where you three head off Mirth to talk with the mages and hopefully solve the cult situation. However that will go, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hirzen, you have been sent on a different path. Further out east. I believe to meet up with Tanya and like go on from there.
Mm-hmm.
That's I should also open my notes. Useful. I think you would have probably be given destination. As
Yeah, all I remember as I was headed east.
yeah. As you will have to, it's still gonna be a long trek through the mountains, but I'm sure you'll be able to deal with that just fine eventually. And you would be able to meet up with her in the town, in the city of Olvini, from where you will sort of engage with local contracts. Nothing too spectacular, as unlike you, Tanya has not in fact fought powerful revenants and dealt with. I presume you would like sort of be upfront with her about what you've been through.
Yeah, maybe not immediately like trauma dump on her, but like if we're traveling together, Hirsten will tell her. Yeah.
Yeah, the contracts with her will go a bit more smooth in the sense that
A bit more cut and dry.
in the sense there's no conspiracy with mages happening in the background pulling your strings.
Okay.
And you'll be mostly dealing with both drowners and ghouls before there's a contract. There's a contract, very interesting contract that Tanya jumps at because you know what? It's been so fucking boring killing all these like clearly not impressive monsters. And for the last month, you have been sort of doubling back around, moving north and then sort of back out west, tracking a dragon. And I'm saying that as a matter of fact because even if you wanted to back away, Tanya would be like, "No, we're doing this. we will be doing this."
Don't think he would fully back away, no, but yep, okay, we're tracking a dragon.
As rumors of it kind of flying north and then out west. As you kind of cross the mountains again back and then sort of take the river down to Hengfors and sort of keep moving out west, trying to track down rumors of this thing because, well, a flying dragon isn't necessarily the most subtle thing. So weirdly enough, it does seem to keep running away from you. Maybe along the way you take like 1 or 2 extra contracts, like gather some money, but it's mostly you have been living a bit rough and sort of just kind of chasing more of like the glory of it rather than just being like, oh, we need money, we're gonna be pragmatic about this. No, Tanya is all about the excitement, the hunt, the chase. And, well, it's about, let me check, about, it's about the later part of August. You are the city of Malyor, just on where the rivers of the Gwydir and several other rivers from the north sort of meet. As well, Tanya's just kind of checking in with the locals, see if this is a large town. So there's like multiple people to check in with, maybe get some supplies, repair some of your winter armors, that sort of thing. As you're just maybe hanging out at the tavern.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tanya.
Yeah, as she kind of looks up from some of the maps.
This thing's been, I don't know, dragging us around for a while now. Do you think we're actually going to catch up to it?
She was gonna give you an answer, but then like she kind of stops. Listen. Like I'm
not saying
me.
I want to give up,
but
but
I know, but it's bugging me something about this thing. I just assumed it's a beast. It's a beast. Maybe has like some, birds fly from like one place to another, and then they just come back. Different seasons start. Like this thing is. People see it, so they can give us directions. But it feels guided,
leading us
doesn't it?
somewhere.
Yeah, it feels very guided. I don't. It bothers me. And I just.
No, I've been thinking about it for a bit too. It feels like it might be more than just a beast. I don't know. Regardless, I want to keep following it, but I want to find out more first, if we can. But clearly, if we're trying to catch up with it, just following directly behind it's not going to do anything. Can we predict anything about its pattern and try and cut it off somewhere?
Yeah, no, I guess you're right. To try and play it a bit smart.
I mean, it's easier to say than it is to do. I don't know about you, but I don't think I can predict where a dragon's gonna go.
As door to the tavern kind of opens, and you see Arnagad walking in.
Houston just kind of blinks for a bit and like rubs his eyes.
Tanya kind of
Is
like
that fucking Arnagad?
Holy shit, I think it is.
I mean, I guess we did kind of cross back over the mountains, but what's he doing here? As Pearson will like raise a hand and try and catch his attention and wave him over.
See, like he was going towards the bar, but like as he sees you, he like kind of diverts, like joins your table. Well, I mean, nice to see you two here.
Yeah, guess we're equally surprised to see you.
I mean, I was working in the area.
Okay, maybe not as surprised. But did you get a job nearby?
Kind of like nods, but you can in fact notice. Can roll me a heart roll, Hirzen.
Yay! What I'm good at.
That empathy
Just
roll.
straight heart?
Yeah. Did you know him? Yeah, he looks a bit embarrassed about something.
Why? What's going on?
Nothing much, nothing much. I mean, probably gonna leave soon anyway, so probably even go further up north before
Yeah?
it
Why is that?
shrugs. Like, well, I mean, once autumn sets in, the snow there will be unbearable, so might as well get it in now. She kind of like Tanya looks at you here and is like, just loudly declares, I think he's embarrassed about something.
Oh, okay. Kirsten like leans over to Tanya. He doesn't like super whisper, but it's like, okay, I understand that, but I was trying to get at it in a more sensitive manner than just beating it with a brick.
Kind of say, hey, how about we leave the lady alone here? And join me at the bar and let's maybe you can recommend me one of these drinks. And he like yanks you and starts dragging you away.
Okay.
As he kind of get to the bar and he like orders a drink and it's like, maybe I've been checking in on the druid boy you dumped on me. I
You,
want her
you
to.
have?
That's my proudest of moments. No, but still a wyvern that's growing, and I'm not trusting these people with it. I've been staying in the area.
Wait, a wyvern?
It's true, they didn't tell you, did they?
I guess not.
So you're friends. Well, a few months ago, I was hunting this wyvern in the sewers of Yamurlak. Your friends convinced me that instead of killing the thing as we should trust the insane boy that's been apparently raising it. Did they really not tell you about this? Holy.
Wait, and the kid is the druid boy?
I handed them over to some druids, yeah. It has talent for magic and creatures of nature, so they're like the best people I know, and I'm not gonna hand him to mages because I would rather just kill him at that point.
Wait, so if he claims that he can control this wyvern, is there any
Yeah, he claims it's
like
his
truth
fucking
to it?
friend. But it's gonna like kill him one day and then he's gonna rampage, and I wanna be here to stop it before it rampages too hard. Anyways, I thought they would have told you. Are they?
There was a lot going on.
Well, then yes, I am here, and I am. I don't know how I ended up taking care of children.
Yeah, I don't think anyone really wanted to sign up for that one. But if you're still tracking this wyvern, it's in the area then, right?
I'm not tracking. I'm just like the kid apparently
Observing.
has a good grip on it. It's just that again, I expected once it grows enough, one day it will just snap and probably kill him, and then somebody will have to take care of it. Just because he's an idiot doesn't mean other people deserve to die because of it.
Okay. Well, we're in the area. Do you need any help with that?
No, it's embarrassing to even like think about this. Great Slayer
Why
of
is it
Beasts.
embarrassing?
Great Slayer of Beasts now has to babysit children? Please tell me you've done something more interesting in the last few months.
he sort of makes a face and then goes, "Oh well, we're tracking a dragon.
What?
Don't suppose you've seen one fly over?"
No. Holy.
Yeah, Tanya's fucking bored out of her mind.
I've. What? Is this like a green one? And here's a no. All the reports indicated it was very like golden in coloration.
Yeah, here's just shakes his head. No, some kind of like gold.
Shit.
But it's like that. I don't know. It's always been ahead of us. Clearly, it's a dragon. It's fast, but I don't know. Both Tanya and I are getting weird feelings about this. It's like it's leading us somewhere. Like it's not just flying mindlessly.
How about we grab a couple of beers? At very least, I'm not gonna. It's your hunt. I'm not gonna barge in, but gonna live vicariously through you, I guess. As door fucking flings wide open. As you see this sort of like man, like his clothes are clearly dirty. He looks absolutely exhausted. As he like kind of barrels through the tavern. As you both kind of turn in his direction, he'll like look towards Arnagad and just kind of rush towards him. As he like Arnagad kind of like has a moment of like being a bit on guard before the man starts fucking like inane ramblings as something about vampires and cults and witchers and dangers. Name drops all three of your friends before
He seems
Arnagad.
like immediately sitting up and actually paying attention now.
Arnagad just kind of fucking like decks him once as the man kind of like flops to the floor. And
The
then
hell's that about?
just kind of like crouches down a bit, says, "You're gonna take a deep breath, man. And you're gonna form coherent sentences, short and to the point." As a sort of other guy just kind of gets up a bit, clearly sort of like his thoughts are being rearranged a bit. Okay. I need your help. They're in trouble. There's no one else to turn to.
Wait, hold on. Who's in trouble?
All three of them are. They've gotten entangled with a powerful cult. Now the vampire knows about them. And they almost captured me. I managed to avoid an escape. They need help. Please.
Well, wait, we knew they were going into the cult ahead of time. What changed? What happened?
Arnagad said, "No, there's no time for that." Where are they? These kids, I'm gonna strangle them. I'm gonna strangle them. As he says, they're near Pont Vanis. Must ride out. Okay, no time. There's no time, and he'll just like you can tell this man is like malnourished, dehydrated. He's like fucking like hasn't slept. He looks horrible. Like, okay. Pearson, get this man some water. I'm in a bed. I'm gonna go talk to someone. I'm gonna take off. Okay?
What, by yourself?
No. I'm gonna see if this this boy keeps claiming that Wyvern is like listens to him. Well, how about I put that to the test? As he like starts walking out the door.
He's just trying not to smile. It's a serious situation. Okay. What was your name? As Hearson's helping this guy up.
Oscar.
Oscar, nice to meet you. I'm Hearson. Let's get you some water. And she's gonna go over to the bar and get a cup of water for him.
You were
Think
the,
you've earned some rest.
they mentioned you. You're the Harrison?
He tries not to like glow at that comment, but he smiles and is like, yeah, I know Ludmina, Sarah, Elisa. We trained together.
Listen, I need you. I need to head back. I need you to do me a favor.
All right. Shoot, what is it?
He like takes out like a kind of rips a piece of paper. Like he has like a small notebook, rips it out, grabs like some charcoal, starts like fucking like writing something in what looks like poetry to you. It's like very kind of crappy poetry, but like just kind of like writes like one verse, I think you would call it in English.
First stanza,
Yeah,
something.
he
Yeah.
kind of like hands you that and says, "I need you to go to Guiyao next town next over. Drop this at the, there's this nice little chicken nest next to the tavern. Look abandoned. I need you to this there. Please, there's no time."
The nest. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. This, like, right now?
Yes. I
Okay.
don't know how much time they have. Please, I don't have time to
Okay.
explain.
Okay, no. Yours has been hurt before, so I'm going to just do like an insight check on this guy. Like, he's not going to argue against it. He's going to do it, but he's like internally trying to be like, please don't fucking tell me you're gonna pull one on me like way Blavat did.
Well, you can give me a. Oh, that's a wits roll at that point.
Wits. Oh yeah, I'm bad at that. I was hoping it would be hard.
No, the heart's like empathy. Wits is like trying to figure out if someone's lying to you.
We hit.
I mean, this man looks semi-conscious. It's a bit weird. This whole thing is very weird.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna make sure that he has like a bed and just be like, go get rest. I'll take care of it. And I'm gonna grab Tanya on the way out.
Like, well, what's going on?
I guess the others are in some kind of trouble. That guy said he asked me to do something, and it might be fucking stupid. So if you'd be willing to join me.
I always join you in stupid. Let's go.
Great. And yeah, I'll go try and deliver this piece of poetry to a chicken nest. Is that what you said?
Yeah. It's like one of those like houses where you like let the chickens come back home, right? When
Like a coop.
yes.
Yeah.
As you Mac, I'll handle that when the time has come. Like that's so low on my priority list. As you will have insisted that they have no time left. You just like fucking bolt. So like, how? Because you can like take a horse and basically ride it to the point of like it just kind of dies from exhaustion and like shorten your time travel by quite a lot. If you're gonna take this man seriously.
I'm gonna take it seriously. I don't know if he would like feel as urgent because he has no idea what's going on, but he's going to try and go quickly.
Yeah, I mean, as you kind of get ready prepping, you see him walking out of the tavern at that point. Sort of, you're in the stables with the horses. The man's already out. He's also kind of arriving at the stables looking to buy another horse.
Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey! You're supposed to be resting.
No, 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 no. You don't understand. I need to go get back there. I need to help them. Trouble.
I don't know if you've seen yourself, but it looks like you've already gotten yourself to a point of exhaustion. I don't know how much help you're going to be, respectfully.
Respectfully, I don't care. I'll be damned if I listen. We don't know one another, but you know how you know how emotionally stunted your friends are, right? Are you also emotionally stunted? I'm at my wits end. Are you also just completely incapable of understanding people?
I like to think not.
Then look at me. I am on
Okay.
my knees, and I will get on my knees.
I'm not going to stop you. You can make your own fucking decisions, guy.
No, my need take this seriously. If I don't get back, and if you don't deliver that note, in like a day or two, I know I've already sacrificed a horse for this. I'm begging you. This is life or death.
Hey, Kirsten's gonna like reach out and like put a hand on his shoulder if he will like let him, and just like look in his eyes and say, "I'm going to do it. I am taking this seriously."
Thank you. So scared.
I know. I can tell. I got into some shit with them before, so I can only imagine what it would be now.
Feel like not. Thank you. I must go back now as you look. And
Yeah.
he
Grab a horse.
I was gonna say, if you even Stan's like, I don't know how finances aren't doing that great, as he just kind of pulls out and like drops several like golden crowns, just fucking
Whoa.
buy them and like buys the horse and just he's gone. He's like just gone.
Shit. Okay, we gotta keep up. This guy's gonna fall over dead. Here's gonna. I'll pay for a horse. We'll make up for it later.
Tanya's like, what? No, which friends did you have? Like, what?
I don't know this guy.
I mean, yeah, he's traveling back. As the thing is, he wanted you to deliver the note, so.
While he goes off somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Fuck it. Let's go. I guess.
At least honor the wishes of a dying man. But yeah,
that one's kind of important.
This would have been, I would say, probably a 2-day at least, 3-day travel, probably on horseback.
Can I make it a day and a half?
I was gonna say, because that's the thing. Like on horseback, it will be definitely this would have been on foot like a 4 to 5 day journey. On horseback, it's gonna be shorter. If you push the horses a lot to the point of exhaustion, it's gonna shorten even that. So I will assume, for the sake of your friends, you will push the horses.
Yeah.
So, this man is not Blavat. This man is, you saw a desperate, broken, afraid man.
Mm-hmm.
Who was, yeah, definitely a different vibe from Blavat. Who was clearly much more in control of the situation when it happened. And, well, you ride your horses. As by the time you get there, it'll be sort of early in the morning. You don't really even stop throughout the night. Luckily, with your Witcher sight, traveling through the darkness is much easier. As you find the sort of looks like very run down chicken coop that you can just stick the note in. As Tanya says, well, I guess we can just stay at the tavern for a bit.
I guess. I
Have
think the
to-
horses fucking deserve something.
Yeah, I think they're like, oh, they almost died in this one.
Yeah. I do think Kirsten would spend some time making sure the horses don't die. But then, yeah, we can hang out. I don't know what to do at that point.
To be honest, I don't think horses will survive.
I'm gonna try.
But, you know what? Sure. You know what? Give me.
Wits? I don't know.
Why don't you give me a heal roll?
Heal.
I think it's wits. You're helping the horses heal. Well, I mean, they're not gonna be as they're not gonna die, but gonna spend a lot of money on horse healthcare, I guess. As you're kind of waiting in the tavern, as about half a day passes before a man walks in. He kind of sits down at your table very unceremoniously. He kind of like has a hood up. He looks very, kind of smells like stable. Guessing you're the Nightingale's new agents. Not Nightingale. Fucking what was it?
The Nightbird. The
Nightbird.
Nightbird of Novigrad.
Yeah, you're the Nightbird's new agents then.
I guess so. Kirsten's like side-eyeing Tanya.
She just shrugs, seemingly very entertained by this. Oh, message was delivered. Help is on the way.
Cool. Thanks.
You'll nod.
So, you are? Should I not ask that?
Oh god, you're very new at this. No. No
He
names.
shrugs. Okay.
He kind of just... Yeah, you'll slide a coin down, but it's like a... It's similar to a crown at like first glance, but it's made out of like just iron instead of the usual gold. Kind of like gets up and like walks away.
I'll take a
Tanya's-
look at the coin.
Yeah, if you look at the coin, it does, as you kind of just sort of, I mean, there's like markings on it, nothing to recognize though.
Mm-hmm.
As yeah, Tanya just kind of like lets out a loud whistle and be like, well, we're like some sort of spies now.
I guess so. I have no idea what we just did,
I don't know either.
but whatever fallout there is, I guess I'm willing to deal with it. If the chance was to help the rest,
I
I
mean,
don't know.
they said they were in
Should we go to-
Pontvanis.
Should we go to Pont Vanis? I don't.
I've been traveling with you for like what now? 2 months? You're gonna lose sleep over this. Let's just see if they're fine. I'm sure they're gonna be fine. They have Arnagad.
Yeah, Harrison like opens his mouth to say something, but just closes it. Yeah. Thanks, Tanya.
It's fine. It's fine. Glory can
I
wait.
promise we're not going to lose the dragon.
I
It's
think.
hard to miss.
I think he was. Listen. Even if it takes me 10 years, I'm gonna track that thing down and deal with it.
I promise. And Kirsten's gonna kind of like hold up his fist to like tap hers or something. We'll get it.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of walk out. Just as like, gonna say the horses cannot carry you back if you want to kill them.
No, I figured.
Like, well, I mean, I guess we can wait here for them to recover and then head out tomorrow. Then
Yeah,
I would
I'll-
also like to sleep.
I'll be antsy, but no, you're right. We should sleep.
Because I was gonna say you also didn't really sleep like for like 2 days. You're like exhausted as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess the both of you would just sleep as in the morning as you awake. You set out then probably. Maybe exchange these horses for new ones. You have a shit ton of money actually. Those golden coins are actually quite valuable. So money is not really an issue for you right now.
Damn.
He gave you like the equivalent of 5 supply and like a pouch. So
Oh, cool. So I could put my supply up from 2.
yeah, you're rich now. You're gonna exchange the old horses for new ones and set back out to travel. This time at a much more reasonable pace. Camping out in the wilderness. As by the time you reach Malure back, you head for the tavern. Get some supplies, and soon you'll most likely be taking a boat because by river you'll get there faster.
Mm-hmm.
And well, as you journey back, there's gonna be a moment where as you maybe hang out at the tavern, Tanya's just kind of getting ordering something for both of you to eat. There's another man that sits down at the table.
Internally, Kirsten's like, Jesus Christ.
This one,
whatever the equivalent is.
Unfortunately for you, you do recognize this one, although he's trying to like keep himself hidden. This is none other than Hidovas himself.
Oh.
Arnagat did mention meeting you.
Didn't realize you were in the area.
He kind of just chuckles. Well, just say you carry something that makes you a bit more recognizable. Like,
Kirsten looks down at himself.
puts the hand out. And
Oh. The coin?
yeah.
Yeah. Kirsten will hand it over.
He meets a very low frequency that certain mages pick up on. They know what they're looking for.
Huh. And why were you looking for it?
Well, the things have gone from bad to horrible.
Is somebody going to tell me what happened at like any point?
Yeah. The problem is there's not that much time, and oh boy, is she gonna like start skinning people alive.
She?
So I'm gonna give you the rundown. There's this guy. It's a traveling bard named Oscar.
Oh,
Not sure if you
okay.
know whom I speak.
I think we met. Yes.
Okay. He has his let's just call her his adoptive mother. Very, very powerful sorceress. And right now is in a bit of trouble. And
Maybe I
she
shouldn't have let him go.
Ooh, yeah, listen, you so much you don't know. Problem is she is now she and him and of course myself, but to a lesser extent, have connections with the Danian Secret Service. The Danian spies master.
Okay.
Well, long story short, the guy has been taken away, killed. Something bad has happened to him. I'm not exactly sure on the details yet. The problem is, Alyssa's the one responsible for it.
Alyssa's responsible for the missing Redanian Secret Service guy.
Retired Secret Service individual. But yes, she pushed him down a cliff and then disappeared. It's
What the fuck?
yeah, it's a lot. I don't have time to walk you through, but I need help. Three of them. They're like they were going through a rough time before this entire like shitstorm started. It's just Ludmina lost an arm.
Oh.
It's horrible.
Fuck. I should have been there.
It's all listen. We've all been set up by Darren from the start. Didn't realize how bad things could get. I was
Set up
hoping
by Adarin for what?
for the rescue of the girl dungeon.
Okay.
Listen, I'm trying. I'm pulling out so many contacts. Everything is unraveling at breakneck speed. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna make a portal. Drop you where they're at. And I'll be honest. This will be like throwing a child into a river and hoping they learn how to swim fast enough. But I just don't know what else to do.
Okay.
I'll talk to Tanya. Something else I need her to do. She's not the most empathetic person, but her skill sets lend her to well, exactly the thing I need somewhere else.
Okay. And when you throw me through this portal, they're going to explain to me what happened?
I hope they'll still talk. Well, no, I don't. I'll be honest, I don't know. You ever you've ever seen the sea?
Not in person, no.
Drink the water?
What?
Alyssa drank seawater. Just don't drink the water.
Okay. I won't drink salt water.
As he kind of pats you on the shoulder and kind of like,
Wait, I'm going to the sea?
gonna be sailing soon. Like walks outside.
Yours is just sitting at the table like, huh?
Oh, it's not gonna get better for you. The fucking dump, the info dump, is not even started.
You know, like a character in anime suddenly becomes like less detailed than like their surroundings because they're just sitting there thinking.
Yeah.
that's what Hirson feels like right now.
As yeah, Hidovat will walk over, kind of tap Tanya, kind of like whisper a couple of things as they'll both head outside. Presumably, once your sort of moment of contemplation ends, realize that this in fact will probably not get easier or better.
Yeah. Yeah, I realize there's a lot being put on Hirson right now.
Yeah.
He realizes that. And is like, well, shit, I crawled out of a river once, might as well,
Sure.
you know, do it again, but more metaphysically.
As you head back outside, as Tanya's just looking very actually shocked at whatever he was like telling her. As well, here's, and you've never went through a portal, have you?
Wait, did we do that in the basement?
I think you did.
Then yes,
we
I
did,
have.
yeah.
Go running towards the other end. Don't stop whatever you feel crawling around you.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay.
As he'll kind of like, there's a moment where he like starts channeling the magic as the swirling energies of chaos twist as the vortex opens in front of you. Tanya's like, honestly, your job is harder than mine. Good fucking luck.
Hirson gives a grin and like does a little salute before looking at Hidovas and being like, all right, I'll try my best.
As you bolt through the portal, as you run through the darkness. On the other side, and then the smell of and hits you as you fall down on the deck of a ship. What's the last thing the other?
Boy.
I was gonna say, what's the other last thing the other group remembers doing?
We were packing up camp and getting ready to move out.
Igor was not allowed to come with.
Yeah, there was no conversation. We just packed up camp and we went on the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were just, yeah.
Is the silence and then the dreariness. Get on the ship that somehow Arne got procured. This looks like an expensive ship. As the crew don't really ask any questions, they just kind of like go about their business. I don't think anyone wants to talk to anyone.
Lots going on.
Yeah.
It's gonna go. I'm not even sure. Do we have rooms, or is there like a bunker thing that we have to go to?
Yeah, I mean not rooms, but you have like there's like hammocks downstairs. You can like put your
Yeah.
stuff. As
Gotcha.
as the ship sort of starts sailing a bit. As Arnogad seems to not be really around with all of you. Kind of handles talking with the captain and all. As your sort of silent I'm gonna say silent contemplation. I don't think any of you are contemplating anything, just more like seething, trying not to kill one another at this point.
I think Zar's is just white noise numb,
Yeah.
just staring off in the distance right now.
I don't even know how long you've been at sea at this point, but left Pont Vanis behind, clearly. Before there's like a fucking audible gasp as you hear like noises coming from up above on the deck.
Oh, shoot. We can't have any more trouble. Zara's gonna go up,
Yeah, Libido also run up, yeah.
weapon ready, of course.
It is gonna stay behind, but she's gonna move up.
As two of you rush out, as Alyssa just kind of like still sit on the, just at the edge of the doorway, deeper into the ship. All three of you see as the crew is kind of looking confused at Hirzan, who apparently just kind of fell out of the sky.
Ah, fuck, I think I landed on my sword.
Here's it.
Libido just runs over and gives Susan a hug.
Ah, oh, hi. Oh, Ludmina. Oh my god. You're okay. Houston's gonna give her a hug back.
Ludmina looks Hirzan not okay. In fact, there's been a couple of physical changes that are immediately
Burn
noticeable.
marks, and like one of the arms is a bit limp. By the way, where's the tendon bite? Was like the upper arm or lower arm, Grunt?
It's at like the wrist. Your wrist is just
Okay.
fucked.
So the arm is still moving, yeah, but the hand's kind of like awkwardly hanging off.
Yeah, like as you can see, like she has like scars, cuts all over her body, burn marks, completely covered in it.
Like Houston kind of sits back, like fully takes her face in his hands and like
Yeah,
starts
the hair-
looking her over, like,
Your hair's also burned, and like partially.
holy shit. What the hell happened? He's gonna kind of look over and see Zara.
Zara's just probably taking Hirzan in, probably going up slower. She probably looks exhausted, tired.
Hi.
Hi,
No.
yourself.
Please don't tell me you shook hands with a little girl in red clothing.
What?
Did you not?
No little girls. Who? Okay, look, we need to talk,
thank God.
apparently.
How did you? Yeah, we.
Eight of
need to
us.
talk. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
There's we have some our stuff downstairs. I guess we all should talk. She kind of glances back to where Alyssa, I assume, is still.
Yeah,
So-
she's just standing. Yeah.
Here's gonna like look at Alyssa and just nod.
Alyssa, like, if you thought Ludmina looked bad, Alyssa has like her entire like flesh on her arms and shoulders and face and everything just looks like now it's kind of scarred a bit over, but like there's still bandages that are covering some of it. It's just it looks like she's been like completely thrown into an oven and just never pulled out. Her skin has melted off at this point and just kind of healed over.
Yeah, we definitely need to talk.
Yeah, gonna guide her downstairs so we can all take a seat.
As maybe weirdly or not for you, Zara, the crew just immediately just turns around and looks for after their own business.
You know what? She doesn't even have the mind ability, the capacity to even think about that right now.
We
Just,
don't ask questions here. This is a fucking.
just be grateful.
Yes.
The fucking God bless the king's men.
But yeah,
They're used to this.
you kind of head downstairs as find like a more private corner to kind of sit as the ship sort of moves with the waves.
Well, there's not really much to really say. After you left, things derailed further.
What is this all from the cult?
There was a second cult, but yes, a cult. And a couple of choices we all made. There's so much. Where do we start? I'm gonna give you a bunch. We're gonna give you a bunch of information, so give us time to absorb it all before asking too many questions, because we will be here probably all night.
Right. Yeah, okay.
So, Elena, dead or believed to be dead. Alyssa and Lumina believe they killed her.
We didn't, probably.
Probably, but right now it's unknown.
Yeah. Right, you're buzzing again.
Me?
Bus
Yeah.
Pilgrim.
Um, after that, we made a deal with, as Lumina had adequately put it, a little girl in a red cloak. Her name is Sophia. Sylvia. Yeah, thank you, Sylvia. She is not what she seems. A powerful sorceress at that. Long-lived one at that too, as well.
I
But
can tell what she is.
regardless, teleported us and got us to another city where we came across Blavat, who offered us a job or a chance to do something different. And we said yes. And he needed our help with a cult, a vampire cult. We were supposed to investigate and try to root them out, along with, the vampire we met so long ago, Tristan. And within a day or so, that didn't really last long, as Alyssa had caught the attention of one of the vampire lords, I guess. Took an interest. Things derailed further from that. She found out who and what we were, captured Blavat, captured everyone else. Oscar made an escape and gave us the job. Onagad came by that time and got us a way out, but Alyssa decided at one point or another to go with this vampire woman, Yar, for her own reasons, which I will let her explain when we're done with this little PowerPoint presentation. I mean, this presentation here.
What's in PowerPoint?
Right now, sorry. First reaction. Then, well, we still had to continue on our mission. Killed a bunch of people who were part of the cult. Came upon, where Alyssa and Yara were in a dungeon, fornicating with a bunch of hanging bodies and a very tortured Blavat. We fought this vampire woman. Alyssa held her down, and I had to burn her repeatedly. And she took Lamina's arm as she was being held out by Alyssa with the chains, and I just kept burning. Onagad was there, Oscar, a few other people. We were able to kill her, burn her fully as well. We spent a few days camping and trying to get healed, dealing with the aftermath of that situation, before Sylvia made herself known again and offered a deal to both Lumina and Alyssa to heal them, heal Blavat, heal everyone there. Lumina said no, for the price that she asked for was Oscar. Alyssa said yes. And Sylvia came through in a way, healing everyone by giving them the werewolf curse, apparently in liquefied form. Sadly, it doesn't really work for us, so Lumina was out of any healing prospects that she would have gained from that. Everyone else, though, made werewolves. Tristan is taking care of them, and I presumably believe Blavat, who is his friend. Now we are here, trying to find a way to hopefully save Oscar. She had offered me a deal to exchange for him, another Witcher. It seems that she wishes to create her own, which is another problem in itself. I said, no, we're here, hopefully trying to find a chance to save Oscar. Now, you have many questions, I believe. You may proceed.
Hughes is just staring with his jaws slightly agape.
Yeah. A fine reaction.
I feel like I should have questions.
You should.
But I'll be honest. I was sent here to help with whatever the fuck is going on, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What is it that you guys need help with right now?
Welcome on Shed Mountain.
Well. Go on.
We are looking to help Oscar.
I met Oscar. he had me deliver some kind of message. That's how Hit of Us found me. He didn't look good.
Yeah. He told us about that. He ran straight to, once it became known the vampire lord knew about us, he ran to find some help. He knew about Onagad and went to go find him. Right now, the only plan we have is to apparently meet Oscar's mother to hopefully gain some allies into saving him. She will not be happy with us.
Hold on, I must have missed something. Save him from what exactly?
Alyssa, why don't you explain it?
When I made the deal with Sylvia, I kind of. She now has Oscar in her possession. She told me she wouldn't kill him or anything and keep him safe. Turns out she wants to experiment on him and turn him into a witcher. So that's gonna be a problem. And he won't survive it, probably.
No, he won't. There's a reason that the mages experiment on children. They're a little bit more able to bounce back from things, and even then, they don't survive most of the time.
Yeah, you can see Zara looks like she's like physically ill.
Okay, so this child sorceress Sylvia is in possession of Oscar to create a what, like pseudo witcher?
Yes. It seems she likes to experiment, and she is, I can only assume, a long-lived thing.
Yeah, she definitely is not a child.
Yeah. Who?
And from what I heard, Oscar's mother is a powerful woman, yes?
Believe so.
And kind of going back a bit, what the fuck did you say about werewolves?
Somehow. Oh, go ahead, Lumina.
Sorry. If that one's a good thing, she wouldn't interject.
No, because there's also a thing that Lumina did that I think is also has to be brought up too. Go ahead.
Fuck. I don't remember which thing exactly.
The potion that you drank.
Ah, the potion. Yeah, the potion. Yeah. Oh yeah. She actually funny. She fucking killed that bitch the first time. Fucking went to the first fucking contract in the city, but apparently she likes to experiment, and she has some kind of potion that is able to turn people into lycanthropes. That was the offer of the thing that she gave me after Alyssa concluded her amazing deal. I gave it to Onagad. But yeah, she gave it to every single Red Sparrow and Lavat. Now they're all lycanthropes.
Okay.
Tristan is taking care
of them.
Yeah. Fuck, we should fucking kill her right then and there. Or should let that fucking well probably fucking kill that bitch.
We didn't know, and that's another problem to even think about exactly how far along this has gone.
I mean, it fucking makes sense. Of course, she fucking had some silver fucking packets nearby. Why the fuck would it carry silver around?
Who knows if that wolf was a victim or not?
We cannot change what happened in the past. Can somehow try to keep this from not happening again.
Okay. I'm gonna go back one more time. You were handed this potion that would turn you into a werewolf to heal you.
Onagad reminded me that we have mutations that prevent us from getting cursed.
Right.
So that potion
How did
probably...
you get hurt that badly?
That's not what he said.
What?
What?
That's not what he said.
I'm sorry. Grunt, correct.
That's not
Grunt.
the point I'm getting at.
No,
What the fuck happened to hurt you this much?
Correct me, Grunt. Grunt, I might be misremembering. Grunt, you can correct me if you want.
Let me
Yeah.
answer Hearson's question, aka Jill. In the battle with the vampire lord, she wouldn't go down easy. And like I said, Alyssa held her down with chains that were used to hang some of her victims. And I was the only thing I was able to use my magic to burn her repeatedly. That meant Alyssa and Ludmilla were caught in the snare as they were trying to hold her down and kill her, eventually. And then, of course, the vampire, when Ludmilla got close enough, used her jaw to bite off her hand. And a few other things. My fire did most of the damage to them both.
Here's just nods.
So, yeah, that's where we're at. When it came to the end, we had to. Oscar apparently knew, Valko. And he came at the end to let us know that we have to burn the vampire remains in its entirety, because even a small speck of dust meant that it could come back. And he was able to finish the job.
Okay. You guys have been busy. How? He kind of like looks at each one of you individually as he says how, and then stops himself.
I'm doing wonderful here, if you ask me. Oh.
Are you?
Look at Zara's eyes. No.
No, yeah,
No.
no. Not as bad as some others. As I look at Zara, with fucking dead face.
The group has been strained, is a lack of better words.
Rubina looks at Alyssa, all fucking angry. There's good fucking venom in her eyes.
Yeah, Hearson's gonna stand up and hug Zara.
Oh, she probably shakes for a bit because she's trying not to cry. She gets held by Harrison. Very happy to see you, Harrison.
I was gonna say happy to be back.
You were our
How was
friend,
it?
Harrison.
Mm-hmm.
How was the trip with Tanya?
Boring, mostly. At least that's what Tanya says. No,
Sounds
we
like
finally got a hint of something big and fun. We were tracking a dragon.
That sounds exciting and sounds like Tanya's alley, honestly.
honestly, boring. Sounds like paradise right now.
Yeah, it was. But yeah.
Before I forget, Harrison, the blade, for the Wraith. Sylvia has it as well. She seemed to have an interest with it.
Here's looks like he just gets stabbed in front of you. He's
Yeah,
just-
Zara looks sad, but she wanted to tell you this truth before you learned the horrible way.
Okay, so this Sylvia is the monster we're hunting now.
Yes.
Here's a nods. Okay.
Arnagad's somewhere on the ship, if you want to say hello to him too as well.
Yeah, we met not long ago now, before he came here. I'll stop by. Just he looks back at the three of you, just like You know him well enough that on his face he's like, I don't want to leave you three in a room alone together right now. But yeah, I need a minute.
Of course.
We'll walk out. Go back
Ah.
up to the deck.
Yeah, Zara takes a moment or two, a beat after he leaves, to like sigh before getting up and just leaving the room as well, presumably
Yeah,
to
look
go.
Yeah, Lupita will not stay over less in the room. Nope.
Yeah. You kind of walk back up on the deck. Arnogada is just kind of like looking over the railing.
Harrison will just join him, like right next to him.
You see Hirzan, you see this like vast expanse of just water as far as you can see, and you can smell the salt in the air. He looks at you and it's like, did say he was gonna try and find you.
He found me.
Did they tell you what the fuck happened?
Yeah, I think I got the gist of it. It's a lot.
Now if dies on this trip, nobody's gonna ask questions. I mean, they will, but there'll be plenty of answers.
What do you mean if who dies?
One responsible for this whole fucking fiasco. I thought you
Do
said
you think
I thought you said they fucking explain things to you.
maybe not entirely? I was hoping to talk to
Let me put
Alyssa
it in.
alone.
Let me give you the outsider's perspective. I don't fucking know what went through her brain. So you're a bunch of witchers and get contracted to deal with this cult led by vampires. And well, things are fine. You have this little arrogant, shitty mage and another vampire helping you, and apparently fucking ex-Redanian spy master. You have people willing to work with you. And things are going fine. I mean, apparently need some help, guidance, but listen, things are going fine. She gets captured, gets rescued by the shitty, arrogant mage. Explained, hey, maybe walking down on dark alleyways with strange women is not the answer. Especially when they are in fact blood-sucking monsters. Well, I mean, like, I guess she was pretty, but I feel like that doesn't, like... Anyways. Things eventually start going on the up. Until you make another fucking mistake. Expose everyone's operations. And the bitch just... Well... Well, she approaches you. Like there's a moment where, just say, hey, you know what? I want to fuck that. So you go with her. Just leaving your friends alone. And then, while everyone's handling your mess that you left behind, we come in to the lair of the beast. I've seen some gruesome shit, but I think I think Ludmina had like a fucking like feelings for the shitty mage guy. I don't. I'm not exactly sure what that's about, but still, I walk into your torture room only to see you and the vampire fucking in a disgusting bed with one of the victims.
Ethan's just frowning.
I saw the guy when they picked him up. No, had all, and he like looks at his hand. Had fingers twisted at different angles. Nails just fucking peeled off. Skin was flayed in many places. Eyes gouge out. Tongue cut. And she decided to be raped. And after all that, we deal with it. Pull it through. Manage to actually kill the bitch. When a fucking weird mage comes and finish the job. She's dead. We've won. We've survived. We fucking survived. Well, Mina lost a hand. Never gonna be able to swing a sword with that one ever again. But you know what they say? Every battle you walk away from is a battle you've won. So, I go around camp, drinking, helping the fucking druid boy heal the people, nurse them back to health. And not even a few days later, apparently this other bitch comes around, starts offering. Have I mentioned I hate mages? I feel like I've mentioned I hate mages. She was a mage. She comes around offering this deal of just fixing everyone, of course, because they're so good and they're kind-hearted nature. All you think you'll need to do is betray your other friend and push. You know the fucking guy who came in running? Yeah, I push him off a cliff into whatever.
And this new mage was the, what, kid, Sylvia, that they
Yeah.
mentioned?
Yeah. I just. What's there even left to do but just. I'll be honest, Tirzen. The only reason I brought her along so that I can kill her within nobody will be able to see me and question me.
Do you see that as the answer?
I feel if you want to provide me another one.
No, I'm genuinely asking.
Order would frown upon witchers killing witchers. I'll be honest, sometimes people just deserve it. I've never seen someone more deserving of that than this fucking woman.
I feel sick.
Yeah. Now, you know what actually pisses me off? Not that I've seen plenty of disgusting things in life. I talked with Zara. And I think she genuinely found something in that guy. And that just fills me with this, like, I just want to kill people now.
Zara found something in who?
That Oscar fellow. She was weirdly optimistic about him. But now that's gone. Snuffed. Fucking fire that even managed to catch on the timbers. So yeah, you tell me what I shouldn't just murder her and throw her overboard. You know these people, this ship, all part of the Redanian intelligence network. They're not gonna ask questions.
Yeah, Oscar asked me to deliver a message, I guess, to them. I'll be honest, Arnagad. I don't fucking know what to do about this. I don't know if there's a right answer here, because I see your point. I understand it, I do, but she's also my sister. But it makes it kind of hurt more that way.
To go fucking talk to her. Maybe you can glean some intent behind those dark thoughts. I don't know.
I'm not gonna try and change your mind, but I do want to talk to her.
You'll just nod.
Maybe it'll help me decide, who knows?
Well, have fun fucking cave delving.
Yeah, thanks for being honest with me. I think the others there, I could just feel the animosity between them. None of them wanted to say exactly what was on their mind.
I think they want to kill her just as much as I do.
Yeah, I'll go talk to them.
As yeah, I mean, you can step back down below the deck of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Find Alyssa to talk with her.
Yes, I would like to. Harrison's gonna kind of knock on the sort of entryway before he comes in. Hey,
Hi.
mind if I join you?
No, I don't. I mean, didn't really talk to people lately, so be my guest.
Harrison will sit down next to her. You feeling okay? Those scars, they look rough.
I mean, those scars are well earned. I mean, I deserve them. I feel awful.
Yeah?
Yes, I do. I mean, I did mistakes. And I thought I'd do better, but I still admitted them again. And I don't know why.
You have no idea why at all.
I mean, I wanted to help people. I mean, I really cared for Oscar, but seeing that Mina away and all the other people that got hurt because of me, I wanted to help. And I guess I didn't see the truth behind her words, and I was dumb. Basically, it should not have let her into my mind.
I mean, I'll be honest, you've always been incredibly trusting growing up. Never seen anyone befriend a mage as quickly as you have. That is as creepy as Iteran was.
Yes. I mean, I guess not every mage is welcoming. I mean, I also pissed up mages. I mean, I doesn't seem I do anything right. Except maybe fighting, but that's it.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, Alyssa. I mean, I heard about some of the mistakes that you made, and I can't wrap my head around them.
Understandable. I mean, I first met that vampire. I just strolled through the market, and seems once I go into market, I either get kidnapped or drank from. So I learned not to go to the market again. But I mean, we were looking for the woman again because we wanted to stop her. And I still fucked up. She got back to the tavern, and I thought, I'm not gonna risk the life of my friends, and I'm gonna go with her. And maybe solve things. But it didn't. I mean, the day we tried to kill her, I tried to keep her at that mansion and make everything perfect for the strike. But it looked awful. And everyone just saw me naked with her in bed with Blavat, and I feel terrible. I don't know. I thought if I get Blavat off those chains he was hanging from, and might help him, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be. And I hate what I did there. I'm not sure why it happened that way. But I don't feel great about it.
How many times have the others talked to you about this? Not just this, but all of these decisions.
I mean, we talked sometimes. We talked about what I did wrong, and Ludmina, since she lost her arm, is rubbing it under my nose every time she sees me. So I guess, yeah.
So no one's sat down and had a conversation with you, and you've promised not to do it again in the future?
I mean, I did promise, and I talked to Sarah, and I didn't want it to do it again. But I don't know.
Seems like no one's much up for a chat anymore, huh?
No. I guess I kind of destroyed that as well.
And you regret it, and you genuinely see that you did wrong and will actively try and go against it in the future, right?
Yes. I mean, I want to take revenge on Sylvia and bring her down as much as the others want. I want to help Oscar. I didn't want it to turn out that way. I thought maybe she's just gonna hold him in a cell for a few years. I don't know. I didn't know about the experiments. And I thought she would generally help the people and heal them, not giving them a potion to make them into werewolves.
Hirsten is just trying to read Alyssa during this whole conversation to see how genuine, how much emotion she's actually feeling right now.
Alyssa feels guilty. She feels dumb. And yeah, mostly guilt.
I'll be honest, Alyssa, hearing about what you did, I was gonna say it's hard to believe, but not because I don't believe it. It's just that, I don't know, it's you. We grew up together, we trained together, we traveled together. And I never saw anything that would lead to this. I don't think. And it hurts to know that it did.
I don't know where all of this came from first. I mean, I guess the path changed to someone, but it's a bit too much, I guess. I didn't want it to hurt Sarah or Ludmila, but I did, and it both terrible mistakes I deeply regret.
I'm not in a position to judge someone for their past mistakes necessarily. I mean, mine are still out there and we need to handle them because apparently they're still hurting others. So I genuinely hope that you can be the Alyssa that I grew up with again.
I'm not sure if there's a way back to the old Alyssa, but I know I don't want to be a traitor or anything. I didn't want it to be it in the first place. I really wanted to help the people. And I still do. And I will give my life if I have to. I mean, I caused him so much pain.
Kirsten just looks sad, but he nods.
I mean, we're all like siblings. And
Yeah.
it hurts me. I mean, we don't talk anymore, and Ludmina despises me and just destroyed everything.
I'm going to go talk to the others. I already spoke a little bit with Arnagad. I feel like everyone's going to be a little bit more open if it's just me.
I mean, you're pretty good at all of the talking.
I mean, I had to be growing up. You guys argued all the fucking time. Someone had to keep us from breaking apart.
That is true.
But, yeah. Thanks for talking with me.
Maybe you'll be able to put us back together at least a little bit.
Not a miracle worker, but I'll try. He'll kind of like playfully elbow Alyssa as he stands up.
Thanks for the talk.
Yeah. Anytime.
I'm just gonna smile.
He'll smile back. And as he leaves, it's just like, ooh.
All right, who's next? Who's next?
Who's next up for therapy? Like fucking couples counseling. I'll go with Ludmina next.
It's probably on the upper deck, probably just leaning against the railing.
Yeah. Harrison will lean up next to her and then bump his shoulder into hers.
What's up?
Just checking on you.
As I said, I'm doing relatively fine.
Well, relatively in this situation doesn't leave a lot of room for actual fine.
Trust me, I'm doing much better than other people. I'm not being tortured by wizards. I mean, I didn't have the. You sure we talked to Zara more? She fucking died when she saw Oscar drop off that cliff.
Yeah, I plan on it. But I don't know, you were the first person I saw after flying through that fucking portal, and God, are you sure that you're okay? Mentally, physically, just anything. Are you okay?
I mean, physically, I mean, it's easy to stop her.
In any sense of the word, because I don't know if I believe that.
Sorry, I was busy. Yeah, no, she actually does it. She waits with the missing hand. And we can see the physical part.
Yeah.
I mean, there's. I mean, situation is fucked, but honestly, again, I don't think I'm as bad as some others. I mean, I don't know what there's to talk about. It's too bad for everybody else around me. Lavon, Zara, Oscar. me having a boo boo, I think, is not the biggest problem.
Yeah, if you don't want to talk, I'm not gonna force you.
No, I'm not like closed off. Just I don't know what there's to talk about. Like I said, I'm determined to push ahead. Tristan did kind of talk me out a bit. Sometimes it's not that I don't want to waste anyone's time with my own musings, crying
Talk you
about
out
shit.
of what?
Nah, nothing. I was busy crying. Ooh, I lost my hand. Ooh, I'm useless. Yada yada yada.
I don't know any world where you would be useless, Livmina. I don't think you would let yourself be useless.
Oh no, I won't. But anyway, I guess. But Tristan did point out that crying and sitting around will not help anybody.
No, it won't.
As I said, compared to the others, I'm relatively fine.
That's
I think-
something, I guess. You're just ready to, I don't know, move on to the next step.
Save Oscar at any cost. After that, I don't know. We'll see.
How did you meet this Oscar guy, by the way?
We met him on the road in the cave.
In a cave?
The city guy, we traveled with him on our way to Murt. There was some silly nonsense that happened. It was not my best performance in the fighting pit. But he's been a true friend. And without him, we would have probably been killed by the vampires. He assembled his little task force to get us out of the shit.
I met him very briefly. He seemed really worried about you guys.
Yep. Should have been more worried about himself, though.
Yeah. You didn't see him before you took off, did you?
No, he immediately ran off. Once Alyssa told him about her conversation with the gossip monger, he immediately bolted off. I assume he had a sixth sense for guards as some kind of spy master or whatever. I only saw him after the battle of the vampire. He was trying to do his best to cheer us all up. Still helping.
Good. Glad to know I didn't leave you guys to your own devices in that regard.
Yeah, he was a good supplement to you.
Oh, hey, no one can replace me. Take it back.
That's true.
But, yeah.
As I said, I'm doing fine. I'll push it. I'll do my best. I'll do whatever it takes to save Oscar.
You got a lot of determination for this. Good. If
That's it.
you need
the
any
future.
support from me, just let me know, okay?
Yeah, maybe you can help me throw Alyssa overboard.
I
Maybe
was
lend
gonna
me a
say
hand.
even with hiding a body, but then the
Maybe
situation actually kind of hit me.
maybe want to lend me a hand. As I wave my hand, I raise my hand.
Hey, anytime you need a hand, I got two of them.
Yeah,
I'll
thanks.
like flex both of his hands.
Oh, you're making me. My pride's still a bit hurt,
Oh, sorry.
I kind of like my. It's fine. My pride's pride's the least of stuff. I think anyone's concerned. I think I still beat you in a fight. I think I was a better sword fighter. You move one hand.
I don't know about that. That's selling yourself a little.
But I think you should honestly talk to Zara.
Yeah.
When Oscar went off that cliff, I think something inside her broke and died. I tried to went through to her, but I just don't know how to tackle that.
Yeah.
It's like her soul left her body.
I'll go check and make sure her soul is still intact. But you have to back up that claim about beating me one-handed, by the way.
I will.
Okay.
I'm going to. I'm sorry.
Good. Don't
Thanks,
hurt
Susan.
yourself in the meantime.
I'm fine. I'm just trying to learn how to tie a knot and whatnot. At least being ambidextrous does help me a bit.
Yeah. I imagine, I don't know, could hold the end of the rope with your teeth or something.
Listen, Annika did mention like a hook hand. Maybe I could be like a pirate one day. Yarr. Arr.
You with a hook hand would be a danger to anyone in your reach.
Thanks, Susan, for being here.
Yeah.
You always were our ray of sunshine.
I guess now you can call me your guardian angel, considering I literally fell from the sky here.
True. Still missing those angel wings, though.
Yeah, one day. Maybe you're just not pure of heart enough to see them. He starts to walk away.
I'll be able to actually laugh and smile so she can use the look out into the ocean.
Alright, the next person in my targets is Zara.
Yeah, she's probably not necessarily below deck, but somewhere a little bit hidden away, probably looking through books and stuff like that.
Yeah. He'll sit down and like kind of look at the books that you're looking through.
I just saw her note.
Yeah, you get any good notes? New
Yeah.
cool things?
Few things. Nothing can really help us now necessarily. Just want to make sure I don't forget anything with the vampire.
Yeah, what are you thinking through right now?
They're pretty hard to kill. Gotta
Yeah.
leave a lot more
Fire,
than just
right?
blade. Yeah. Something to make sure that you take out everything. Gonna lead to something more than blades, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. But I was gonna say you got me now. That feels really full of myself. I'm so sorry.
This is hard, Swaz. It's fine, Harrison. You didn't know. Hopefully with this, someone will know in the future.
Yeah, it's a good way of looking at it. But what about you right now?
Is it my turn for the Harrison look after?
He just shrugs. Maybe.
I will be honest with you, Harrison. I know I'm not doing well, but we don't really have time for that. We don't have time for much, really.
I mean, you're on a boat. I feel like
True.
you got nothing but time right now.
It feels
But,
like
yeah, similar
Yeah.
sentiments to Ludmina.
she seems to be doing a bit better after talking with Tristan, which is good.
Yeah.
I don't know what to really say, Harrison. After you left, things just got... It's not your fault, of course, but things just got...
No, it feels like you're saying it's my fault. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no. That she wanted to make sure you know that. I thought we were gonna do better, fine, or at least all right, adequately enough. We lost. I looked at it logically. We lost a very good fighter, but doesn't mean that we were entirely without merit. But we made a promise to try to do things better, smarter, think before we act, and that didn't really last long. It never
Yeah.
really does.
No, I talked to Arnagad. I heard in more detail what happened.
It was horrible. I don't even know where to really start with the whole thing. Getting down there and seeing it, hearing it, the smells. I had to choose between burning her, and also hurting my friends in the process. Ludmina or Alyssa could have let go, give them some time, save themselves, but they didn't. I saw when she tried to run, Alyssa jumped on her, held her down, and I had to choose to set her on fire along with the vampire. I had to melt her, with Alyssa still hanging on. So, it's not really a good memory all around, including everything else that was down there.
No, I don't imagine any of us have made many good memories when killing a monster.
And, well, it was fucked, Harrison.
Yeah.
We got back to camp. Monaghan was furious. Lumina was angry. Alyssa was... She was just wrapped up in bandages. I tried talking to everyone. I don't know. It felt like I just should take water out of a sinking boat. Every time I looked away, there'd be just another leak I couldn't fix. Then Sylvia happened, and again, Lumina came running towards us, broken and afraid, and talking about Sylvia making deals, looking for Oscar. I don't even know why she chose Oscar. We were looking, and I got there enough time to see her push him. Ran to the edge, and he was gone. I didn't even realize I was screaming. I grabbed at her. I was so angry, scared, confused. I don't even know. Begging her, demanding that she tell me why. And I remember just looking at her face. She's just saying she got a better deal. I just got cold. Everything was just doused out of me. Just walked away. I don't feel anything right now, Harrison. I don't think I can afford that right now. I'm holding by a knife's edge, and I don't even know how to... I've lost words to speak to them. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix this. I don't even know if I should. I don't even know if I want to. I look at Ludmina and I feel tired. I look at Alyssa and I don't feel anything. And I keep thinking we're going into this for Oscar, I guess. And I'm wondering if it would be just easier just to... I don't know if it would be better just to find Oscar alive or dead or changed. Which one is the better outcome and which one...
When did she push him?
Apparently, it was like a week into the camp, I think, a few days. Right after Sylvia went to Ludmina, she went apparently straight to Alyssa. Offered Alyssa the same deal, saving everyone in exchange for Oscar.
How many days ago?
How many days has it been, Grunt, since Oscar was pushed?
Oh, less than what, like
Basically, Harrison's trying to
3
figure out if he
days?
met Oscar afterwards or not.
So no. Like so the timeline of events, even though it's kind of wobbly, you met him as they were kind of dealing with the problems. He kind of reached out to you and Arnagad. Arnagad, and the boys showed up, helped them. Rather, Arnagad showed up and helped them because you weren't to deliver the message, which technically triggered other things. But Basically, no. The time by the time you met Oscar, it was the time when he escaped from the city.
So before this betrayal happened. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Harrison's just gonna look at Zara and say, you know, I met him briefly.
Yeah. He mentioned
He- Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
oh no, that's not no, she just saying he mentioned it, basically. He mentioned it.
I'll be honest, I don't know what to make of him from that very frantic meeting. But he was desperate to get help to you guys.
Yeah.
He seemed to care a lot. And apparently you've been talking really well about me to people. So like, I feel like I should pay you.
Well, what can I say, Harrison? You're a very special guy, if nothing else. And I think you and Oscar would have gotten along. You had the similar mindset that you had.
Yeah, I did hear a little bit about that.
Oscar was, he was really into the whole hero thing. Stories and fairy tales and all that. When he, came back after finding Arnagad and you presumably as well, I tried to talk him out of staying, telling him to hide away while we dealt with the situation. It's been every person who's helped us or we've met along the way has, well, they haven't really survived our encounters. And he convinced me otherwise. Yelled at me, we had a fight about it. And then, well, I guess I was right.
What do you see are the next steps?
Well, apparently, get her to our knees to his mother. Hope that she doesn't immediately smite us from whatever magic he has and find a way to save Oscar from the Sylvia. Hopefully within time before I don't even know. And then from there, if everything goes well, take our leave.
Harrison's like nodding silently, just thinking for a bit.
If we're lucky, we'll return back to, well, let the mages know about Sylvia's dastardly plan to make more witches, and that will probably get them going enough to hopefully be of some use to us in that regard.
It'd certainly get you an army to protect that secret.
True. I'm not gonna lie to you, Harrison. I'm not too sure if our reports will make us look that great, but I'm not too sure they really care. Certainly, we're part of some, well, Adaran's pretty pissed with us.
I heard, yeah.
And
Something
then,
about a setup from whatever the fuck happened.
yes, it probably didn't help as well that Lavat gave Alyssa a job that made it so one of the other mages we went to help with that cult before the vampire cult got upset with us as well. So, and that led to more trouble.
I guess we'll figure out what they care about more, a grudge or keeping their secrets.
True enough.
I have my predictions, but we'll see.
Yeah. But outside of that, I'm, well, trying not to get stuck in the cycle of thinking about what I could have done differently. I won't really change much.
No. No, believe me, thinking about what you could have done differently doesn't change anything.
Yes. I'm sorry that you had to come back after, well, to this.
No, honestly, it felt like living in a fucking fantasy world. It was disgustingly easy with Tanya. Just take some job, kill the monster, bring it back, get a reward, repeat ad nauseum.
I know. I know it sounds like you both were pretty bored, but I'm glad. Every
To
time
be
things
honest, it was great.
That's good. I really am. Every time things were at their lowest for us, we would always think at least Kirsten and Tanya are going to be okay.
Yeah, Tanya was threatened to rip my scalp off my head a couple of times just from, being together in close quarters when she's as bored as she was. But I don't know.
Sounds about
Compared
right.
to what we saw those first couple of weeks, I was like, no, this is what it's supposed to be like.
There was a smile on Zara's face and a bit of relief too.
It was also very boring. Hey,
I'm glad.
it was brief vacation, and I'm back now. And I'm gonna make sure that you guys get to experience that.
At the very least, wait, where's Tanya now then?
Hit of us had some plan for her. Don't know what he said. She looked shocked as shit. She's fine.
Well, I'm sure I won't ask too many questions then. That usually leads to more trouble.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask. I don't have an answer for you.
That's also
I,
part of it.
ended up here immediately after.
Well, I'm glad to know that Hidovas is doing all right. He actually came by to see us and said that he cared about us enough to disobey everything that the mages talk about.
Sorry, say that one more time.
Says Zara's like Hidovas actually came to us and apparently saying that he cared about us and wanted to see fuck whatever the mages had to say. Apparently, that he's gonna help.
Yeah, I get the feeling that whatever he did to get me here is kind of frowned upon. I don't know for certain. I don't know their rules, but
Yeah,
he cares.
and that's probably the most shocking part of the whole thing. I know he cared, but in the same way someone cared about their prize pets doing well. That was nice.
I like to imagine it's more than that.
Yeah, apparently it is. Never thought I'd see the day.
Are you doing all right? Zara, I know we just talked a lot about everything you went through, but are you okay?
I don't know. Dealing with my emotions has always been an awkward thing for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Right now.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it with that much knowing, but
Just the look Zara gives you.
Kirsten does not make eye contact.
Kirsten sounds so tired. Like, yeah, man, you guys. Right now I have a goal in mind, and just gonna keep clinging to that. And whatever happens next, I'll deal with that too. But I don't know. Mina and Alyssa counting on me to make the right decisions, and I felt like I failed them, and then I feel angry about it, guilty, going back to anger. Then nothing at all. I think it might be better if I feel nothing at all for a while.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame you. If it helps at all, I don't think either one of them blame you.
I don't know, I can't say what the right answer is right now.
You and me both.
I nothing else. I'm making copies of my notes, so if things go down the wayside, hopefully someone will get their hands on them. Oh,
Harrison smiled. Yeah.
before I forget, apparently Sylvia's engaged to some knightly boy of hers, Zivko.
Sivko.
Apparently,
Hold on, isn't she a kid?
it's a
Is it grown?
strange.
What is?
It's a strange thing. He has no idea, and he also is part of a religion that abhors magic, or at least distrusts it greatly. So he's very much in the dark about this whole thing.
What is he? Some kind of pet?
I don't know. She cares about him probably the same way one would care for a pet, as much as something like her cares, or maybe she does love him. I can't say.
So, what's the worry? She's gonna have some kind of bodyguard then?
Not necessarily that. His church is against magic, and they wish to build themselves up to deal with that and all that has to entail. It's just an interesting fact about her. Wanted to let you know.
I mean, that's a good thing, right? We could use that.
He's in a different direction than us right now. Something to think about, but like I
I feel like
said,
that's gonna be something that's hard to hide.
it is. But I don't even know she has parents, people in her life who see her only as a young girl.
Weird.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to warm up for this kind of note taking again because it's a lot different than what Tanya and I did. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'll help you out with that if you need any assistance.
Always gonna need help with that, but I will leave you to it for now.
She gives Pearson a nod, going back to her books.
Pearson's just gonna stand in the center of the deck, just space out for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, here's this is much harder than killing the dragon. You may think. Maybe that would have been easier.
It would have been a cool story to have when I got back. Red, those were literally my thoughts.
I know.
This is
Or
in fact
it's like
what's
the
going on.
little choice wheel pops up. It's like, who do you want to talk to?
This right now is a character comp. Like we have to like choose either Alyssa or Ludmina.
I'll be honest.
You don't have enough like fucking skill points to persuade. You cannot make
I'm
peace.
not even exaggerating. No, this would have went very horrible to the other in a different timeline.
Let's open overboard. Listen, we might still get there eventually. Ludmina still does not get Alyssa.
But yeah. Sort of waves hit the ship, fling from side to side. Everyone's. One want to do anything.
Ludmina will go ask Kirsten if they can take spar or something. She wants to distract herself. She wants to test that fucking metal.
I know I eventually have to go back and talk to Arnagad, but I'll fucking spar Ludmina. Why not?
I mean, time will fly by. Some of you spar, most of you sit in silence. How many days are you gonna put off talking to Arnagad about this?
No, I was planning on talking to him till like
I
that day or the next day.
Yeah, so then I guess both of you can give me a battle roll.
Oh, I have to remember how to do this. Okay, like this.
Just in combat moves.
Yeah. Oh shit. There's a lot of options here. I assume just iron. Yeah. Oh,
Ooh. Nice.
Can I have the momentum? Can I have the momentum?
No, what the fuck, man? Calm
Huh.
down.
Okay, just asking for us.
He hungers.
We both rolled a 7.
Yeah, but he has a. Would mean I rolled a strong hit with the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, gonna win in the spar.
I.
Oh, can't
Okay.
even beat up a cripple here, then?
Oh, shut it. It's been a while since I've had an actual challenge, okay?
Been out of form. Maybe I can be like a trainer, maybe back at the castle. Teach these young'uns how to fight.
It's not a bad idea. Apparently, you can still kick my ass, although not completely. I had you there for a little bit.
Maybe people are underestimating. Actually, maybe it's good. Maybe people underestimate that. Oh, I feel better.
Good.
Listen, I did think I got lucky though at one point in time. You put up a good fight.
Hey, luck is just as much a part of battle as anything else. Take it. My pride isn't hurt that much. But I do want a rematch.
Maybe later. Maybe.
Yeah.
You have more
I,
therapy to do.
I've been putting off talking to Arnagad for a bit, so.
Yeah. I shall leave you to it. I still be able to back off it.
I mean, Arnagad's kind of on the like the top part of the deck of the ship, and as you kind of like walk up to him, he'll be like, "God, she's still fucking stupid."
Which one are we talking about this time?
Be honest, listen. Maybe there is still some faith. Tell me, Hirzen, fuck do you think witchers are? What do you think makes for a good witcher?
I mean, if you had asked me before we actually went out for the first time, I would have said monster slayers that are here to help people.
No, but like, what makes them? What differentiates between a shit witcher and a good witcher?
Making the right decision.
So I don't think that's a luxury most people are afforded in this life.
No, but when you're handed a platter of shit, you know, maybe choose the one that's less rancid. It's, I don't know. Experience, being able to learn from it.
Yeah. There you have it. Like they're not gonna learn from this either. They're gonna learn all the fucking wrong lessons. She's like, she stopped fucking moping around.
What do you want them to learn then?
I don't.
What
Like-
can they learn from this?
Well, they can learn that not doesn't matter how good you are in a fight. You're an idiot. Doesn't matter how smart you are. You will collapse at one hurdle, one tragedy, and it'll break down. I guess. I'll be honest. Here's I'm not an expert on women. But so I don't think this.
Shocker.
I don't think this
Sorry.
phrase can apply to them. But apparently, I need to say it though. Don't think with your fucking dick. I don't know. I've killed pretty monsters before, Hirzin. I've never tried to fuck one of them.
I'll be honest. I talked to all three of them, and Ludmina, Zara, they both are fucking sad, angry, but they have I don't know, a determination, a desire to keep going. I didn't see that with Alyssa. She seemed genuinely guilty, upset at what she did, but I didn't see that she was disturbed by it. And I can't guarantee that it's not a decision she's just gonna make again. But I think that's the hardest part to come to terms with. She wants to do good, but hearing that she wants to do good coming out of her mouth, knowing what she did,
Fucked up, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with people being stupid. As long as your stupidity doesn't endanger others around you. And I thought the fucking boy trying to tame a wyvern was idiotic. This one takes the fucking spot.
I don't really have an answer for you if you're waiting for one. I'm not gonna try and talk you out of it. I understand why.
Just I don't. Yeah, no. It's they clearly can't fucking do it. She's clearly not gonna stop. And sometimes, yeah, sometimes monsters just wear disguises, lull you in a false sense of security. I'm telling you though, when I look at Alyssa, seen someone who's hurt just as many people as a drowner in a village somewhere. I cut down drowners. I don't give a shit what the order will do.
Are you sure?
Yeah. And I'll be honest, maybe there's luck. Pretty sure the most mages wrote off female witchers as a failure anyway. Will just reinforce their beliefs. They don't get to question things they already believe in too much.
I wish that wasn't the case, but yeah, I know. They've been looking for a reason to not believe in it this entire time. I was hoping by taking the blame for my own fucking mistakes at the beginning, it would have avoided all of this.
mages can be fucking vindictive. They live a long time too.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a journey. But by the time we reach Novigrad, we'll have one less passenger aboard.
Kirsten will look away from Arnagad, just like out at the ocean. And nod. Yeah. I really wish that I didn't agree with this.
Yeah,
But
me too.
yeah, I know that making the wrong decision in the moment leads to so much worse things. And I don't want anyone to have to experience that again, not at our hands. So, I support you.
He nods. As kind of like push himself off the railing as he like makes his way further into like the lower decks. I'll say this, yeah, well, you don't get the momentum, greedy rat. You can like up your spirit by one.
Yay.
Yeah,
Oh, my spirit's still at 2.
yeah, you can reset your like stats to full. I'll leave it at that, considering what you just learned. Uh, but yeah, as well, Zara, you kind of like below the deck as you kind of hear the heavy footsteps of Arnagad approaching you.
Oh, Hanagon, is everything alright?
Knew this moment was coming.
I'm going to be honest, Hanagon. I'm still somewhat conflicted about everything. But I'm
No,
not sure that's.
I mean killing Alyssa.
I know. That's what I was talking about. That was what I was talking about. That was what I was talking about. Sorry, jeez. It would be. Part of me thinks it would be easier. This isn't the first hiccup, the first problem, the first promise to do better. And maybe I look at it logically. Another body, another weapon. Maybe she has the right to try to prove that she can do better. I don't know. She's still someone I've known all my life. I thought I knew all my life. Still feel so cold looking at her, but you jumped on the vampire's back. She held her down when I lit her on fire. She put her body and life on the line when she could have just as easily went with her when she was given an offer to save herself and everyone else. Could have went with her.
I don't think she is evil. Just think she is stupid.
Yes. Yes.
There's a limit to your stupidity. You endanger everyone around you.
I know. we reached that limit? Forever, right now, here and now? Can she still not prove herself useful? I don't know.
Since you're the... I know what Ludmina's answer will be, so... You're the deciding vote.
Ah, God damn it. I'm going to be honest with you, Anagat. Maybe it's weak. Maybe it's me being numb. But I've seen enough blood. I don't want to see it spilled. I don't want to see Alyssa dead. I don't want to see you having to do it. I want to see her atone. I want to see her confront his mother and explain exactly what she did and why. She'll get mercy if she is killed here now. Consequences for her decision, she has to face them. But giving her death, she doesn't deserve that. She hasn't earned that. There's still so many more people she has to apologize to. That she has to explain. So no, I don't think she should die.
He'll nod. I don't know. I won't rob you of that satisfaction.
Thank you.
Gonna like put his hand on your shoulder.
Oh, I'm gonna make Onagad feel really bad. I'm so sorry. She's gonna start crying in Onagad's arms.
He's just gonna give you a hug. You know, just kind of like mumble to himself. It's no one will.
Don't worry, Onagad. You're still the coolest guy around. We still love you here.
Oh, so Hirson shouldn't be peeking around the corner. Okay, that's fine.
He'll beat your ass.
He'll kill you. He'll kill you. He will kill you to keep that secret. Then he will kill himself, rather. He will not let that secret get out.
As hey, listen.
Sorry, sorry, I didn't know it came over me.
I sometimes have things stuck in my eyes as well.
King Chad, I don't know what to say to that. Zara just
Listen,
nods.
Your weird way of looking at life. Remember the kid? Lucian one?
Igor? Yeah.
That's why I was in the area. Being tabs on him. Expecting the fucking beast to murder him at some point and just rampage. Spend maybe a bit too much time with the fucking druids. All nature loving and shit. So I'm gonna trust your judgment again.
Thank you, Onagad. It means a lot. And I'll say my weird way of thinking is also thanks to you. I'm gonna think about things a little bit differently sometimes.
At the very least, it's good that someone in your group thinks.
Well, it hasn't really worked out the best so far, but every once in a while we hit gold.
Talk to Ludmina. Thinks defeating Hirzen in a fucking fight is an accomplishment.
It's not really Ludmila's fault. So far, the only thing she believes that she's worth is her swords.
Yeah, beat realizing. I thought she got the message. Either.
I think she's just angry right now, but I gotcha.
As yeah, she's gonna like. Yes, I was gonna say you do see a distinct lack, a distinct presence of a lot of meatheads in this unit. Pearson, I don't know what to tell you. Tanya was not a wise one either.
Neither is yours.
Um,
He just knows how to talk to people.
listen,
That's not better than
that's
Ludmila.
that's enough to fool Arnagad into thinking you're wise. Um, yeah, Ludmila, you're gonna see Arnagad approaching you and like below the ship. Feel better now?
Yeah.
Winning
It's
in
that distraction.
Mina, it's been a few days. I try to let this lesson sink in, but your history, did it?
That was just a. Okay. No. Trust me,
You
Arnagad, I
understand
got the
if I've
lesson.
lost both my hands, I wouldn't stop being a witcher.
I understand. That was just to distract myself and have some momentary fun. I understand the Witcher is more than fighting. Investigating, being smart, thinking for yourself, which is something I've clearly put off or delegated to Zara. Trust me, I do not intend to delegate the thinking department to Zara. That was,
Good.
I did feel better, but trust me, Arnagad. No, I will not degenerate from the lessons. It was just. Listen, Arnagad, come on.
Because I'm
I did
about to
feel
tell you
some-
something that will make your brain go fuzzy.
Uh-huh. Were you gonna tell me you forgave Alyssa?
No,
Okay, thank God.
we're not gonna kill her.
I mean, that's what split eight plans.
We're gonna do as Zara meant once and make her face everything she's done. Death is too kind. Fucked up things she did.
That's actually a fair point. You should face Oscar and Blavard, and they should decide what her fate should be.
I'll nod.
Or,
Gonna be a long trek down south. Try to
I can work with her if you're asking that. I can put my hatred aside for pragmatism's sake. I do worry though about. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, but I do worry if a third mage or a literal devil walks around the corner that she might take it not a deal.
Yeah. Which is why I'm gonna have a talk with her after this.
All right. Was that everything?
Rest. She's eventually gonna find you, Alyssa, in your little corner of the ship. And it's time for Arnagad to pull out the actual belt. You haven't not seen the belt. As like Ellis, I can hear his heavy footsteps.
Aye.
Hmm. Be very direct with you because they really need it.
I guess, yes.
Apparently, you
Go on.
do fucked up things and you don't even know why. You want to help out people, but you end up hurting everyone around you. You're gonna face all of the people you hurt. I'm gonna take you by the head like a dog. I'm gonna put your face into your own shit until you stop feeling the smell.
I mean, it's only fair, yes.
Listen to me here and listen very carefully. You make another deal. You take another option. You just decide you wanna help more people. Like you did. I'm not gonna stop at just killing you. I'll kill everyone you ever cared about. I will kill Zara. I would kill Ludmina. I would kill all the people you've saved. I will track down your fucking family line and purge them from this fucking earth. I'll butcher all of them. And I'll make sure all of your ghosts, they'll stick around, filled with regret, hatred. I'll throw you down a deep fucking hole where you'll be able to sort out your differences. And maybe in a century, I'll pass by, release your fucking spirits to the afterlife.
I understand.
I hope you do. For the sake of everyone. And he'll just turn around and walk away. And that will be ending the session.